Welcome back to another episode of Video City TV. I'm your host, Callie Ann. I'm in New York, and we have what should I call you? Official Matt Lynn.
Big Mac. Trade the A for the
Big
at. What's up,
Mac.
guys?
Big Mac is here right now. He is the artist spotlight, and he's the first artist I ever interviewed from Colorado. So it's really fun. This is gonna be fun because we were just talking about you having a show yesterday, and from having like a couple hundred of people to thousands of people now and being in front of them and just
Okay.
being yourself. You're glowing. Look at that smile.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's an honor to be interviewed. I did some research
Yeah.
behind you guys, and I'm excited. I'm excited to join
Yeah.
the movement you guys got going.
Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you for being a part of it. This is
Of
going to be
course.
fun. So tell me what that was like yesterday. Was
It
that
was
like your first
dope.
time doing thousand from like hundreds to thousand?
Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. I mean, I've done it a few times now in
Oh,
the last couple
okay.
years, Shout out my guy Black Pegasus. But yeah, this last night we opened up for Stevie Stone from Odyssey Records. And that one was pretty dope. I think we had, four or 500 in this one. This one was super dope. We turned it up all night. Like I said, I jumped off stage in my last song. I got some video footage I could, drop to you real quick, and we'll show that or whatever. But I
Yeah,
jumped
yeah.
off stage to turn up with my guys, and I rolled my ankle, so I didn't. I was like, oh man.
Oh no. That's okay. You were having fun, so it was worth it.
Oh, definitely, definitely. They turned up for me though. That's what the cool thing was.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. So how long have you been performing for? How long have you been like in the game?
So my first show was actually with my dog Black Pegasus about 5 years ago now.
Hmm.
It was the Toys for Tots drive. We do a charity event
Oh,
every year, and we donate toys to family in needs for the holidays and stuff. And that was kind of the first event I did, a couple hundred people, and I was like, you know what, like this feels right. It's time to develop the sound properly. And I got in the studio with my guy Blitz. He's at Mount Olympus Studio here in Colorado Springs, and we went from there. And it was kind of like a cheat code we put in the game because once I started recording with him, the views
mhm.
started rolling in, the show opportunities started rolling in, and then I started opening for Strange Music, and that was kind of what I exclusively stuck with for the last 3 4 years. So it's been an honor. It's been a wild ride so far.
Wow. What has been your favorite part about being on this journey?
I think honestly the creativity of it. I mean, I have a song in the reservoir right now that it blows my mind every time I listen to it because it's pretty hard to take a classic rock song and turn it into rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we did that, and I'm excited to release
Wow.
that. I'm excited for this release. I got that you guys get the exclusives on. I'm excited to offer that. And this is probably the funnest thing about it is just every day you wake up and it's a different move. You know what I mean? It's somebody hits the inbox, somebody likes the video, and it leads to bigger and better things. And it's big doors opening, big
Oh,
conversations.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, and you're just smiling through the whole thing. This is amazing. I can tell how much you love it.
Yeah, this is my dream for sure. Yeah, I really want to just show my kids that you can do whatever you want. You put your mind to it.
That's so beautiful. I feel that. I'm a mom as well. I feel like that with my son. I'm like, you can do whatever it is that you want to. Have the experience, have fun in life.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You have to. You got to do it for the kids, right? They're the next ones coming up.
Mhm. The new generation.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we got to
this
teach them
new
right.
project. Yeah, yeah. This new project that just came out, Ghost. Tell me
Yes.
about that. Like, how did you come
So,
up with that?
that
Yeah,
that's
like
a long
okay.
story.
Really? Is it so? Okay, do you wanna share the short version of it? The
Oh
long
yeah, of
version?
course. I would love to. I mean, it's been in the vault for a long, long time. And Stevie came for a show 2 years ago, and he said, "I really like that," because I picked him up from Denver. I said, "All right, I'll get the feature from you." And then 2 years goes by. He goes, "All right, here's your feature, and let's do a video." And it just kind of dominoed. So it was a long time
Wow.
waiting turned, blessing. So it's pretty cool.
Wow. Wow. When did you discover that you actually wanted to make music and like this was it for you?
So, I mean, I've been writing since I was 9. I'm 24 now. I started performing 5 years ago, but I mean, I did the friend group raps and the SoundCloud raps, and
Hmm.
not really taking it seriously up until about 5 years ago, establishing my company, getting with a promoter, and I haven't done anything with management along those lines. That's all been me and my wife. She has helped me greatly along this journey. So. I
Shout
can't
out to
take all the
wifey.
credit. Oh yeah, shout out to wifey. Definitely. She's
Wow.
definitely a big part to it. So,
So how do you find that balance between like, regular life and being a dad and then being an artist?
that was pretty hard at first. The balance I think came with just practice, if you will.
Mm.
Um, it's tiring. It gets emotionally overwhelming and stressful, and a lot of times, and you're in your own head thinking you can't do it, and
Mm.
I think having them there all the time is the motivation that allows you to be, what I can. Like, I'm always going to be able to for you. I want to prove this
Yeah.
for you. So, with time and patience, it came a long way. And like I said, patience led a lot of open doors. And, 2 years in the vault is a long time. And domino after domino's fallen now. So, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you think it was just having a lot of like faith and belief in the journey throughout
Yeah.
the time? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to. Without faith, without faith in yourself, then who's gonna have faith in you? If you don't have a confidence behind yourself and behind who you are, how could anybody else have a confidence behind that? We as artists are supposed to look at ourselves as a brand and a market first, right? So me looking at myself as a brand and a market, how can I count on anybody to invest into me if I haven't done that in myself yet?
Yeah.
So that's where I look at it, and it's patience. That's where patience comes in. You may not have the money now, but save that $20 now. Save it and keep stretching it out. Save it, save it, save it, save it, and eventually you'll have
Mhm.
enough. You'll have that plan and you'll have that market behind the song that you think is going to blow, and there's a crowd for people for every artist that your music is hot to them.
For sure. There's so many people in the world, so like there's enough for everyone. Like
100%.
literally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's always something for anyone and for everyone out there. So that's beautiful to see, like hear that and to see that coming from you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I mean that's the way I look at it. I mean, I had a rough childhood. Came up pretty rough. Came up, I
Did
guess
you
you could
grow up in
say.
Colorado as well?
Yeah, I did.
So
I
it's
grew up in Colorado
hometown.
Springs. So, now I wouldn't say so much, but it was at one point, and that's when it was nice. But with the growth comes, the scene, and that's the good thing about it is, the numbers growing. There's a lot of people coming here that are bringing music from other states and different sounds here. I think the music scene in Colorado Springs is so super slept on, and that's one thing about Stevie Stone that I
It
can,
is. I was surprised. I
yeah,
was like, wow, this rapper is from Colorado. Like I don't know any rappers from Colorado. Maybe there's rappers from Colorado, but that's crazy, Like I think Colorado
definitely,
as like a hippie town, you know what I mean? Like I visited Colorado
right,
and it's so beautiful and like so peaceful, so many mountains. And then I'm like,
definitely.
wow, like when I saw your page, I was like, okay, it's popping out there too.
Oh yeah, we definitely have a crowd out here, and that definitely a shout out to my guy Black Pegasus. He's the one behind the scenes, getting everybody out there and making sure our show's great every time.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So, like, any new music coming out soon? I know you just dropped this project, but I don't know. It feels
Definitely.
like you're always on the grind. I mean,
Oh yeah, I mean, last week we just dropped a feature with my guy Ian Taylor. This
Mhm.
week we just dropped a song with my boy Stevie Stone. I got a couple of big features in the vault. I do have another single dropping, and I'm also dropping a EP with my guy Ian Taylor. He's out in Atlanta, so you guys get a minute, check him out. He's super hot too. He was actually popping out here, and who kind of helped me get my foot kicked in the door with some good people out here, if you will. So
Wow. Wow. It just feels like if you keep your energy like leveled and you like, I don't know, you just like believe in yourself so much, you just network and you just meet the right people at the right time and have like that good mindset. Like, is there a pep talk that you give yourself every morning or at night or like whenever you feel down or like whenever
You
you lose
know,
faith? Like,
yeah.
what do you
It
say to
may sound
yourself?
corny, but Lightning McQueen, he does his little I am speed before the movie, before his races and stuff. I guess, before every show, I look at I am great. I will be great. I will be something someday. This will be my headline one day. So,
Wow. What is your biggest like dream right now as an artist? Or like, what are you going to manifest? Forget about dream because it's not a dream. It's something that you're going to
that's
create.
gonna happen.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
My goal
what
right
is
now
that?
is to sell out Red Rocks. My goal is I want to go on
Oh,
tour and I want to come
Red
back
Rocks
and sell out.
Amphitheater.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's my goal. I want to make my name big enough before I go on the road that, I can come back and say that I've sold out the biggest venue in my home state. So,
Wow. That's amazing. That's
heck
really
yeah.
fucking dope. Oh my
Thank
God.
you. Thank you. It may seem small to everybody else, but my thing is that's always a dream of mine. It's been a dream ever since I seen it as a kid. Took that little hike up the hill to the Red Rocks.
Oh, there's a hike to get there.
Yeah,
Know
yeah.
that.
Oh
I've
yeah.
seen videos that some of like my favorite like folk artists, like folk is something that I sometimes listen to on the side, but they're like hippie and they're called Rising Appalachia. I love those girls. They performed there and I didn't know you had to hike up there. I was watching videos, but it's so beautiful.
Oh
I
yeah.
actually thought of that too. I'm like, wow, imagine if I like sing and perform there one day.
Oh yeah. It's an honor. And my goal is not to be the opener. I want to be the headliner.
Hmm.
That's my goal.
Wow. What is a goal for 2023?
I want to finish 2023 with an EP release and my album release, and I want to make them both successfully profitable. That's my ending goal. Everything that I've put in my vault, I want to release to my fans and give them something. I've had them sitting and waiting for so long. My last album release was New Year's of 2022. So I've dropped singles in the meantime. I just dropped a real nice video for them. But I definitely want to give them this interview along with a couple singles, as well as the big name features and my EP drop, as well as an album drop by the end of the year.
Wow. Where do you find the inspiration to write music?
I find a lot of it coming from my life. I went, like I said, had a rough childhood, came up through the slums, and got a lot of inspiration from it. So I was able to tell my story, some of the homies' stories. You know, um, Ghost is actually, it's not a story per se, but it's something that we talked about. It's the definition of ghost, and that's the inspiration of that really did come from the street. So I feel like if you had any background in where I have background, you could relate to that one pretty good.
Tell us about it.
It's
What were you thinking? Like, what was the process in your mind when you were like creating ghosts or writing?
I'm actually diagnosed PTSD, so I was having a super bad episode and I was dealing with anger very, very heavy, and I
What?
just
You?
decided, yes, ma'am. And I threw it all out, and I threw it all out, and I let it out on a verse, and it was just an open verse because, like I said, it was an episode that was so short that it was only a hook verse hook, and I didn't finish it. I had blocked because like again, I'm kind of a happy guy, and I was like, oh, I haven't dealt with that in a few years, so I kind of left that away for a while, and then it played in my car when I was driving Stevie, and
Oh,
and
wow.
that's
So
when he,
that's
I want to be
how.
on this. Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, we didn't know that. You
Of
know,
course. Yeah, I mean that's a
we
little
were
bit of behind the
watching.
scenes. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's how that song unfolded because you were going through something, and then you let it out, played it in the car, and then Stevie just
And
said,
my
"Let me
dog
hop
was
on
like,
this shit."
yeah.
Wow, that's so amazing.
It is. It
Wow.
definitely is. It was a great opportunity to work with him directly, speak with him on, a national level as far as what it takes to be on the road and, promote the songs, put the money behind it, develop a market. He was a strong foot in, what I'm doing now, and I'll forever respect him for it, no matter what happens in this game.
Wow. So, do you feel like he's kind of like one of like your mentors, someone who's like guiding you right now in the
Oh,
scene?
definitely. Definitely. And if I have to give mentorship to anybody, it's my dog Black Pegasus. Because 5 years ago, I was the 18-year-old that he was like, you know what, he has potential. And 3 years ago, I found my sound and I got my first big show. And then ever
Wow.
since then, it's been door after door. So shout out my dude Black Pegasus. He's really my mentor in all this.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So any like, advice or any gems you want to share to anyone who's watching this, who's also like an emerging artist as well?
Yeah, I mean, if I could give anybody a piece of advice, it's don't give up, fam. Um, I know it sounds cliche, I know it sounds corny, man, but I've only been here for 4 years and I'm not done. I'm nowhere near done. It's a small dent in what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
by the end of my career. So if I could say one thing, don't give up. Keep your head up, don't let go.
Yeah.
That's a big thing for me. I wrote a song about it. I don't want anybody to let go and feel like they can't do anything. Because if you put your mind to it, you can manifest anything in your life.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, definitely. Don't give up. Put your fucking
Yeah.
mind to that shit because you
Yes.
can have whatever it is that you want. And it's also not an overnight thing. It's
No.
constant work. You have to put forth the action as well.
And determination shows in this game. Big names don't recognize you until they see that you've put in work. It's not just one day you're going to be on stage and someone's going to recognize you. It's going to be, they're going to see the money behind what you put in. They're going to see everything behind the scenes, your crowds, your ticket sales, your links, everything that you do as an artist is recognized in this game. So you can't fake it till you make it in this game, no matter what the big guys say. You really have to put your foot in and stomp it down, man. You got to create your own path.
Wow, official Big Mac in the building, y'all. Video City TV. What an honor it is to have you on the show.
Thank
Would you
you.
please do the honors of introducing this new video that just dropped 18 hours ago?
Yes, I would love to. This is Ghost, Big Mac featuring Stevie Stone from Odyssey Records. It was shot and directed by Justice Entertainment. Um, my guy Joey Sparks. I can't thank him enough. His ideas, his angles, his creativity. We also shot this at a venue here that we throw a lot of our shows. It's Sunshine Studios Live. They actually gave us full creative reins as far as pulling
Wow.
our cars in and getting our scenes
I
right,
saw the
turning lights off,
flying and all
controlling
that.
lights. Oh yeah. So shout out Christina and Sunshine Studios. We really love you guys. You guys have done the most for us.
Wow. This is Ghost, y'all.
Met this chick in the park since she had 4 kids. Young stuff and tripping said he's lost in the sin. Drugs in the lit, can't stop in again. She said, hold up, wait a minute, do you know who he is? Here we go, win again. John Doe's kid, haven't seen him since I met him in the bar with his bitch. Stopped real quick, hit her rise, got big. I said, take a ride with me, I'ma show you where he is. He's Ghost, said he didn't want that smoke. Walking like a G.I. Joe, like a G.I. Joe. Said he didn't want no more, but he was about that smoke. Was about that smoke. Coming up behind it, I'm hitting a different energy. I'm running all around you, I'm waiting for you to notice me. I hit him with a knee, he's rolling, but now he knows me. I stopped him and I smoked him just like I'm sheep in the bundle leaf. Woo! Now I got her tied in the trunk. Had to let the Big Mac bump. The Big Mac bump. Homie went and seen me stop. Homie asked me what you want. On my sick shit, the plot and the lick tip. Everybody in the country is starting to search shit. When you fucking with the devil, you're likely to burn quick. So I like the fucking gas and I watch when the flame hands. I'm a ghost you, but he didn't do what he's supposed to. Never story done, gone global. Should've went postal. Maybe should've been a little sober. But he know the shit ain't over. I'm Ellie on merge. What's that in the dangerous sea springs? Everybody that be chillin' be toting the big things. Ain't no telling what they bringin', we're causing a big scene. But we got you at the club and we waiting for you to leave like. Now you really took us home. And you had the homies come. The fools get fucked. Know this about to be some fun. Know you should've had them run. The fools get, you didn't get a breakfast to force. I'm talking about out. We done kicking in the door like roaches, get it out. I've been waiting for this moment, the shots is ringing out. Got the crown on the floor and the guess what took you out? He's ghost. Said he didn't want that smoke, walking like a G.I. Joe, like a G.I. Joe. Said he didn't want no more, but he was about that smoke, was about that smoke. Up behind it, I'm hitting a different energy. I'm running all around you, I'm waiting for you to notice me. I hit him with a knee, he's rolling, but now he knows me. I stopped him and I smoked him just like O'Sheev in the bundle. He's ghost. Said he didn't want that smoke, walking like a G.I. Joe, like a G.I. Joe. Said he didn't want no more, but he was about that smoke, was about that smoke. Up behind it, I'm hitting a different energy. I'm running all around you, I'm waiting for you to notice me. I hit him with a knee, he's rolling, but now he knows me. I stopped him and I smoked him just like O'Sheev in the bundle.
But he don't want no smoke, no he don't want no smoke. I was on post, I be on the front line, nigga. If you want it, you can come and get a dose. Fuck around, choke, fuck you on beans. Body for body, you know I'm on 10. I do not bend, I will come into your region for bitches to shop with your friends. My name is Stone, yeah, I'm here for the throne. Don't ask me, you know what I'm on. I'm all alone, I be up here to be dolo. The hammer, she black and she chrome. Ain't for your dome, one on the side is stepping. My niggas be old to Beckham, connected to all of the members. These niggas applying the pressure. Talk too much, don't say that. Fuck you and your niggas, it's payback. Got it out the mud, nigga, way back. All about the money, Pat Sajak. Talk too much, don't say that. Fuck you and your niggas, it's payback. Got it out the mud, nigga, way back. All about the money, Pat Sajak.
Said he didn't want that smoke, walking like a G.I. Joe, like a G.I. Joe. Said he didn't want no more, but he was about that smoke, was about that smoke. Up behind it, I'm hitting a different energy. I'm running all around you, I'm waiting for you to notice me. I hit him with a knee, he's rolling, but now he knows me. I stopped him and I smoked him just like O'Sheev in the bundle. He's ghost. Said he didn't want that smoke, walking like a G.I. Joe, like a G.I. Joe. Said he didn't want no more, but he was about that smoke.